Welcome to round 7 here for the Tier 2 Championship here at Monaco. Looks like it's going to be dry qualifying. Alongside Peg here will be your commentators for today. We have 18 drivers today, and this is going to be very eventful Monaco GP. I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to see who gets out on track first. Who dares to be released from the pit lane first?
I mean, I think if it was me, I'd like to be the first out here.
Yeah, I think so too. Set a banker in. Then you don't have to worry too much about possible traffic throughout the rest of the 18-minute session.
So you have somebody coming out now.
And that is one of the Innertech Lupo cars with their brand new livery here at Monaco. So yeah, a pink Ford as well as one of the Pacifico Porsches. Who shall we go on board with? Let's have a little look at Rebel in their brand new livery. We have all the drivers come out the pit lane, and we already have a pink Ford losing a front end plate coming out the pits.
Yeah, I just saw that myself, Tez. Just clip the wall.
Currently following TTM Rebel, we see a bunch of new gamer tags as well supporting the TTM, and yeah, so there's quite a few, as you can see, who are repping the TTM trademark initials, which is great to see supporting the league. So yeah, epic, really cool. Rebel almost clips the barrier there.
That's a really tight corner, that. As well, just at this. Just come through that last sector. We wanted to line it up nice for the start straight there. Get plenty of speed.
Around the final turn now. On to the pitch straight in that DRS. And Rebel is going to start flying lap, and we will follow it the whole way through. Round turn 1. Clips up perfectly. Has a pink Ford up ahead. Hopefully that shouldn't be too much of an inconvenience for the Innertech Lupo industry driver. Small Hands gets out of the way nicely there for him in the ANF pink Ford. Come around this super tight hairpin. Really tricky corner, really easy to give it a bit too much power and hit the barrier on the exit there with a yellow flag up ahead through the tunnel section. And it's getting my pipe who's lost a wing, and Rebel actually picked the wing up and that vaulted straight over him. But nevertheless, down.
So it was after that. After the extra downforce, I think that Tez put an extra wing on his car.
You need it round here, Pi.
Yeah.
Getting your gamer tag mixed up now with your new gamer tag as well, as you're now supporting the TTM too. So that's great to see.
Of course.
So let's
Here he comes.
see what Rebel can put in here as he's going to set the first lap here. .113.2. Nicely done there by Rebel. Nice clean lap. As DC goes faster though, 1 minute 11.1. Let's have a look. Who can we go on board with? Medium Bowl. Medium Bowl put a great display on for us last time out. An incredible battle to the very end, battling for that first with Jerry Moore. Unfortunately, they did take the win across the line. They took trap position, but due to a penalty, one penalty more, they actually came second. But an incredible drive by Medium Bowl, and they've actually backed out of their lap already. I think they got a little bit distracted there by drivers coming out of the pits. So that's super unfortunate. But we will find someone else. 50-50's put in a lap. Let's find Jerry. As Jerry has just put in a 1:11.3. So Jerry goes P4.
I know a couple of the lads in time trial have hit the 1 minute 8s, Tez, but I'm just wondering if we'll see the 1 minute 9s here today.
As we see Shifty, who's completely spun it there. And luckily he can flick it around before anyone else comes across their path. But let's find someone's gone board with getting my pipe still in the pits. Liam Hannon is in the pit still. Meaningful's put 1:10.7 in, which I missed. So they must have finished their lap when I thought they was actually pulling out of it. So that's my bad there. Who can we find? Jerry's on a lap. Jerry's going for it again, so he's doing back-to-back laps here. And yeah, Shifty just ahead. And Shifty gets out the way nicely there to come around the penultimate bend. Right, the final bend now, Jerry in the Equinox Spiker F1 car. Let's see if he can improve. He does. Oh, he improves. 1:10.7.
Look how close.
Oh, sorry,
Look how close he is to that
1:10.0.
1
Sorry.
minute 9.
Wow. I get the colours mixed up with him and Meaningbolt. Very nicely done there by Jerry. Wow. Super fast. Nearly in the 9s there on 2 lap old softs. Really, really quick. Stacey's coming back out.
Just got my eye on
Oh, carry on.
Alfie Fletcher as well, mate. He's just on his flying lap coming through the end of sector 2.
See how Alfie gets on in the cheap Audi racing team car. This is his second race for the team as he's replaced Josh 2 races ago. Well, last race it was his first race replacing Josh. Seems to be getting on pretty well. We had a few connection issues last race, unfortunately, but I think you've been in for a good result otherwise. Oh, P7. Very nice. Cats down on their time. Alright, it's full of getting my pipe. Let's see how they get on. Our championship leader at the moment, he'll be wanting to make big points up today to retain the championship lead from Jerry, who's close in second place. I know on their first lap they tried, they lost their front wing as we saw when we was on board with Rebel. But I think getting my pipe with going to want to try and make sure he doesn't hit the barrier this time and set a good lap. So at least he's safe and he knows he's got a lap in. There's nothing worse than stressing out towards the last few minutes of qualifying and you've not even set a lap. So I think that's what the Bentley driver... Oh, is he hit? That was one of the Intertech drivers. Clipped them as they're up on the curb there, which wasn't really the best idea to be parked there. But I don't think getting my pipe took any damage from it. And to come around the pool section now, keeping it very clean. Fortunately, getting my pipe is without a teammate today, as their teammate has pulled out of the Tier 2 series. So he will be after a new teammate at some point soon. But let's see how he does. He's coming around sector 3 now in the penultimate corner. Into the final corner. Gets a very nice corner there. Oh, but always gets a bit too much curb. See where he goes. P5, 1 minute 11.6 by getting my pipe. Right. Shifty 50 would have gone on board the whole time with Shifty and see how they get on. See if they can improve from their P4. I know Jerry and Shifty are putting in blistering quick times in time trial. So I know they are going to be head to head today for sure. So see if Shifty can get into the low 110s at least. Maybe even see him into the 1 minute 9s as Shifty's on a brand new set of softs where Jerry actually set his on 2 lap old softs. So Shifty could have the upper hand here providing he gets it all right.
Yeah, he's looking nice and tidy there.
Getting a bit of connection issues here, guys. I do apologise for the connection issues. I'm trying to sort that out. It shouldn't be too bad, but it's not ideal, so I do apologise. Here we go. Can they improve? Oh,
yes.
into the 1 minute 9 shifty 50. Oh, that is fast. I bet he'll be proper happy with that one. Very nicely done there by the McLaren Shark Sim racing driver.
Of course, he's got that momentum for another lap as well, Tez, so you might just see him break that again.
Could very well do. As Meaningbowl is out on a lap now as well, so we'll see if they can improve on their current P3, see if they can get into the low 10s or possible get into the 9 club with Shifty. Let's see how they're doing in sector 2.
They are half a second up, so it's looking good.
Oh, there he is. 2/10 up now. See if we can make much more time up down in sector 3. That is probably my least favourite corner of the track. That penultimate corner is so hard. But it doesn't seem to phase
Viper. Should lose the back end.
Oh, he was
just cuts the
thousandth. He was a thousandth out on his initial time there. 1,000th. That's pretty consistent, I must say.
Yeah, if he can keep that going in the race, keep that race pace up, I'm sure he'll do pretty well round here.
See how Leg gets on though. As Leg's out on lap. Oh no, he's actually invalidated his lap. That's a shame. Jerry. Let's follow Jerry as they are on another lap now. They be wanting to knock Shifty off of that provisional pole position. Let's follow Jerry the whole way through in that Equinox Spiker F1 car.
Very tidy lines there.
Beautiful. I'm still just ahead. Here's a fellow commentator for Tier 1. Getting out the way there for him. Oh, he's giving it everything right now. He's knowing exactly what to do. He's put silly amount of hours of practicing for this track. So he'll be perfecting every corner right now. He backed out.
I think he's backed out there, Tez.
Is he gonna try again?
Might chuck it into the pits here. Yeah.
Ah, what a shame. Find someone else.
Arc of Dark's just about to cross the line.
See, getting my pipe is there out on another lap. Championship leader trying again. Currently in P6. Then we want to get at least in the 10 second bracket. Maybe even into the 9 seconds. That would be ideal for him. I think I'd really like to be sat on pole right now. If I was Shifty, I would be proper buzzing to try and retain that pole position, as that is the exact position you want to start at a track like this.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that, Tez. So having that clear track in front of you makes all the difference.
Small Hands got disqualified, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. I've only just noticed that actually. I'm not sure what happened there in a pink 4 driver.
I did miss that one myself.
Oh, he's invalidated it! What a shame. Championship leader will probably be coming into the pits now, as he does, like I say. Right. .57 seconds down. Jerry's on an outlet. Meaningbol's on it. Let's follow Meaningbowl, as I reckon they are going to want to try and improve. Let's stick with them and see how they do. So they got Chizzy just ahead, so I don't think they want to get too close here. It isn't ideal for them. I think they're going to be a bit too close to Chizzy as they get a really wide line there to get a better exit out of the final corner to start their lap now. So we see Viper going into turn 1. My stream is lagging a little bit, guys, so I do apologise for that. as he's improved by 0.04 of a second. Chizu is on a lap as well, so Chizu isn't in the wrong right now, as you may think that Chizu is holding Viper up, but that is not the case. I think they just timed their flying laps. Well, I think Minibol was timed their flying lap a little bit too soon when they've got the Intertech Lupo car just ahead of them. But you never know, they might actually find a little bit of a benefit. I know the dirty air might not be ideal, but they might find some sort of slipstream to help them, as they're still improving. They're 800ths up now. Oh, we're super close to the gearbox now. That Intertech Lupo car. Are they still going to improve as they get a bit of oversteer around the final corner? Do they improve? No, they don't. What a shame. They were so close to improving. But how we have
just as well.
Jerry's 2/10 up in Sector 2. Let's see if they can keep it together. As we have just over a minute left to qualify now. Can Jerry improve and maybe knock Shifty off that top spot? He does!
Oh,
1 minute 9.5! Jerry! Wow! That is
worth a replay.
That is worth an instant replay, you're right.
Picks up a 1 minute 1 minute 9.5. That's a quick time, that.
Very nicely done by Jerry himself. Second in the championship right now. And starting on pole potentially will be really ideal for him. Alright, let's see what SDC's got to say about it. I'm going to stick with SDC for this one, and we've not been on board with SDC yet. So let's see if he can match his teammate, or maybe even knock Jerry off that top spot.
Already 2 temps up.
Who are you following?
Just on board with SDC myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, 7 temps up.
Oh, this is going to be a good lap. Go on, DC. Oh, it gets so close to the wall. Oh, look at that oversteer. Oh, that might have lost them a tenth or two there. But let's see if SDC can improve. They do. It's a P3 just behind their teammate. They'll be happy with that, I'm sure.
Yeah, 2 McLaren Shark Sims together.
Shifty's down on his lap. Meaning Bowl is on an out lap. Getting my pipe is 3 seconds down. Liam Hannon's in the garage. Oh, so I don't think. Well, Jerry's done for sure. I think the only person who can improve now is possibly Meaning Bowl. But it depends if Meaning Bowl gets on with it. It just depends, really. As getting my pipe.
Oh, it's the leg improves nice there. Puts him up to P7.
Oh, very nicely done. Will getting my pipe be able to put in another lap? That is the question. Oh, I've been told the cursor is in the centre of the screen. Do apologise, guys. Oh my bad. So that is getting my pipe into the garage. Mean and Bowles doing a little bit of a 3-point turn here. Mean and Bowl going to be able to put another lap in. I know it's a little bit glitchy, and they're allowed to do laps after the timing. But I'm not sure what he's thinking here. I mean, he's going really slow, like really slow, and he's actually come to a full stop now. He's got a Pacifico Porsche approaching behind him. That's M Steel, and it looks like one of the duotone drivers. That's Cat as well. So maybe if he lets these two pass, he might be able to put another lap in. He'll be the last driver, I think, to be able to put a lap in. As you see, it's the Cat finish their race. So Viper's the last possible driver to try and maybe get a pole position here to knock Jerry off of that top spot. But he's going so slow in this U-turn Braun car that I'm not too sure what his game plan is. Has he retired? He's retired.
He's retired, yeah. That's it, the end of qualifying.
So Jerry takes that pole position. I'm sure he'll be super happy with that. So we have Jerry, who's on pole position, Shifty 50 in second. SDC, their teammate, followed in third place. And we have the other Irish driver, Mina Bowl, starting behind SDC in P4. Getting My Pipe in P5. Liam Hannon P6. Leg in P7. Alfie Fletcher starts in P8. With GB292 starts in P9. It's a Cat starts P10. Arca Dark in P11. Chizu in P12. Followed by Lewis in P13. We have Rebel in P14. M Steel starting in P15. We have Unlucky A in P16. CBJD in P17. And Small Hands starts from the back of the grid here for the round 7 tier 2 race here at Monaco. And we're going to go for a quick break before we start the race. Hope you guys like the new transitions that we've got as well. That's all thanks to Peg. Very nice feature that is.
I'm not sure what's going on. My stream seems to have crashed.
Oh dear. Tez's off to grab a beer. I don't know if I've got time, to be honest. No, I don't. I'm not risking it.
I'm gonna win this. Oh, we're having a proper malfunction here.
Oh dear. That's not ideal at all. So we could have a little quick look at the standings at the moment. We could have a little look at the driver standings. They're on screen now. We have Getting My Pipe, who's currently in first place in the championship with 101 points. We have Jerry in second with 93 points. Shifty in third place, 73 points. We have SDC fourth. Oh, we're about to start now as we are underway here in Monaco for round 7, and it looks to be a pretty good start. There seems to be no problems just yet. Let's see if everyone makes it round the first corner. I think everybody's made it around the first corner well, and Jerry's got a good start. SDC's following second. We have Midabo in third, SDC in fourth. All looks pretty good so far. Seems to be no damage yet either, which is really good to see. Oh, there's a little bit of end plate there. Round that tight hairpin now, they're all going, almost coming to a stop. As we have a yellow flag, they've literally come to a stop round the hairpin. Safety car. Well, who have we lost? Who have we lost? There's Small Hands. Why is there
I don't think anybody's out just yet.
No.
No, that's a bit baffling. Although... no, everyone looks to still be there. Yeah, I'm really not sure if that's a glitch or not. Apologies to the viewers there, my stream just cut off, not sure what it was, but we're back now.
So Lewis had a great start there. He's already up 4 positions in the Zanzer Honda car. I say that he's now in the pits, so yeah, I think there's going to be a few swaps around here. We have a few wings getting changed. We see Lewis going on to the hard tyres. We have GB292 in the pits as well, also going on to the hard tyres. After that, the other Zanzer Honda racing driver in the pits going on to the mediums though. We have small hands, and is that Chisel in the pits as well? That's Chisel coming out of the pits. So all these drivers are making the most of that safety car to start off with. Get me my pipe, the championship leader, currently sitting in P5. He'll be wanting to keep it cool and just wait out this race. It's all about a game of patience. So John's very experienced. He knows exactly what he's doing. He will just be waiting for possible mistakes up ahead, or try and do these guys on strategies perhaps. But here we have Jerry, who has got pole position and has held the lead from the start. So Jerry would be super happy right now. He's in a pretty good position, doesn't choose to pit, he chooses to stay out on the soft compound, see if he can last out the softs any longer. He may be thinking that there could be another safety car sometime soon, hence the reason he's not pitted, as well as Shifty and Meaningbowl following behind as well. So I think we'll see the safety car for at least another lap yet. Stevie JD's up 6 positions, that's really good. Well, Stevie is probably on a harder set of tyres, as that's where they're. So they're on the mediums. So they could be on a good strategy here. Stevie starting on the mediums, already up 6 positions, 3 laps in. Everyone's coming to a bit of a standstill almost here. Any predictions in the chat, guys? Who do you reckon the top 3 will be in this race today? Throw your predictions in the chat and I'll list a few off as we've got a safety car at the moment, and we'll see who gets closest. So I think that's the safety car in now. So there we going again. Once again, are we ready to do the restart as Jerry gets a good start there. Shifty's actually caught lacking a little bit there. He's actually got pressure from the UTEP Brawn driver just behind. Jerry's had a cracking start there. Let's have a little look back though, further back, and see how everybody else is getting on. There seems to be some nice gaps. No one seems to be too close to each other. So I don't think we should see, hopefully we shouldn't see any problems straight away. There's M still gets 3-second penalty already for corner cutting. There's Rebel all over the gearbox of the leg right now. Lewis is retired from the session. Why would that be? Oh, what a shame. That is on their last race as well. They have, they've got now they're back in education. They've got a lot more workload for us to be catching up on as we've had a pandemic. So there's a lot of stuff to be caught up on. That's really unfortunate for Lewis. He'll be gutted with that. Only 4 laps in. That is our first DNF of the race, and Jerry still leads, followed by Shifty, followed by Meaningbowl. SDC sitting in 4th comfortably. We're getting our pipe in P5. So all looking pretty clean up at the front so far, and throughout the rest of the field, to be quite honest.
Oh, unlucky, he just hits the barrier there. Drops him back to last.
Praise.
What if Fletcher's also in the wall?
Oh, we have a yellow flag. So Praise seems to think it will be Jerry Shifty SDC for the top 3. Interesting prediction, that. Who should we follow?
Oh, Meaning Ball's just lost his wing there.
He's ghosting as well, and SDC's all over the gearbox now that usurp Bronca. SDC's going to want to keep it cool now, and maybe we'll see Meaning Ball make a little error here, and SDC can take full control of it, and it actually goes into the pits, so that's SDC up into P3. Championship leader follows him closely behind, but it seems that Shifty and Jerry have made a huge gap on the rest of the field already. So, yeah, they seem to be miles ahead at the moment. Bunch of drivers in the pits now, is also swapping round. My timing screen can't quite keep up. We have Arc of Dark all over the back of Cat. Real game of patience here. The littlest error from the driver behind, in front could allow the driver behind to nip past at the, if it's the correct corner anyway.
I think that's what most drivers are going to look for in this race, just keep the pressure on the driver in front, hope they make a little mistake and then capitalise on it.
There seems to be the Duotone GT40 driver doesn't seem to be able to shake off the Zanza Honda driver anytime soon. He seems to be glued to the back of that gearbox. On the medium tyre as well, so he's definitely on the better tyre. Narrowly missing that barrier there. Yellow flag in sector 3. Looks alright on my map. All the gaps seem to be spread out a bit now as well. We only have a couple close battles. This being one of them. I think between Alfie and Rebel is a little bit close too. Jerry seems to be controlling the pace really comfortably now, as they seem to be increasing the gap on Shifty bit by bit each lap. Oh, we have Rebel and Alfie super close now though. It seems the date isn't really close between them. Oh, safety car. Stevie JD, we have lost from the session. Where do we lose Stevie JD? We'll see his car out on track. If we follow Alfie now, we should be able to see his car somewhere. Where?
Oh, he's in the tunnel.
Oh, in the tunnel. What a shame. And that is the ANF Pink 4 driver out of the race, and that's our second safety car. So what is that going to do for the front runners? We have Jerry, who's coming to the pit. A Shifty has done the same. SDC's managed to jump Shifty in the pits. So SDC has jumped their teammate in the pits somehow. So I'm pretty sure they'll be quite happy with that. But I know these guys have a lot of respect. They currently sit top of the constructors. I'll put the constructors on screen on the screen now, as you can see how close it actually is. As we have McLaren sitting at the top with 137 points, and then we have the Bentley Zero team with 102 points. The only two teams to be in the 100 points bracket. And then we have the Equinox Spiker F1 team with 95 points. And here is also the driver standings for the the viewers who missed out earlier, as didn't get to show it in time, as we started this Grand Prix pretty sharply. Without its formation lap, it catches you by surprise, to be honest. But M still didn't choose to pit. They are currently sitting in second. as they actually on the medium tyres. So I'm not sure if they pitted already or if they started. No, they're up 13 positions, so they're doing nice. They're sitting comfortably now, up in P2. I'm not sure how SDC managed to jump Shifty. I don't know if it was because, obviously with multiplayer cars, you're not actually in a team as such. Well, the game doesn't think you're in a team as they're all just random multiplayer cars. So I think maybe Shifty could have got caught up with their actual in-game teammate in the pits. So yeah, that could be the reason, and maybe SDC just took full advantage of it and got lucky. But because my stream's really bugging out at the moment, I do apologise, guys. I hope my stream sorts out in a minute. This isn't ideal when it says buggy. I think if the McLaren team can sort of keep these positions, or at least stay up there, they'll be in for some really good points, and they can extend their lead in the constructors' standings. We've got one more lap before the safety car is ready to come in.
See the drivers keeping the tyres warm. And keep that maximum amount of grip.
But Steele's the only driver so far not to pit. Obviously they started on the medium compound, so they don't really have to pit just yet. But yeah, everybody's pitted apart from them. We already have Unlucky A's actually pitted 3 times already. He's the only driver to pit more than once. Oh no, they're not. Small hands as well. My bad.
They go again.
As Jerry gets a great start, and we see SD's putting pressure on them still from the get-go. Shizu's all over GB292 as well. So what they do here is, GB292 gets a bit of oversteer there. That allows the Initech Lufo driver to stick right on that gearbox of Pacifico Porsche.
Meaning ball right on the back of Chizu as well. Freeway battle going on.
Meaningbo's got a good seat here, watching these two battle ahead. Wonderful to see a super impressive overtake soon. And we can use that replay function on it. Put it to good use.
Oh yes, SDC's just took steal there.
I was following the wrong battle. I'm gutted, I'm following the wrong battle there. Do apologise, viewers, but SDC ahead of them still.
Oh, Meaningbo's got Chizu as well.
Oh, I just missed. How have I just missed both like that? Oh, does he get in my pipe? Likes the interest of trying to make a move on It's the Cat. With Arca Dark following the pair of them.
Shifted to steal as well. I did miss that one myself, but just noticed he's got past him there.
It's hard with this track because they're all so close, and then all of a sudden someone like braves a move, and it's super hard to try and keep up with it. But very nicely done there by Shifty50. The McLaren driver is currently sit P2 and P3, so they'll be very happy with that. That's Meaningbo into the pits. I don't know if Meaningbo's have problems. I have Meaningbo into the pits though. I do think we're going to see something from Getting My Pipe here though. I think we could see them trying a lunge on Cat sometime soon as they're all over the gearbox of that Duoto GT40 car. What has Getting My Pipe got in mind? The championship leader will want to try and get on with this sooner rather than later before the drivers ahead make any more of a gap. Oh, look how close he is in that Bentley Zero cars. Cat goes so wide, and that allows Getting Pipe up the inside now. Oh, but he thinks better of it. Oh, but Cat's still going wide, and that allows Getting My Pipe to make a position on Cat, and that allows Lewis past too. Great battle there.
Looks like It's a Leg and Chizu just having a bit of a battle here.
Can we see maybe Leg make a move on Chizu? Battle for P10, battle for that 1 point. Sometimes that 1 point is all you need though to get you that position you really want at the end of the championship. As Chizu goes really, really tight there. Actually clips a barrier. Allows Leg to get a bit of a better exit, but somehow Chizu maybe uses a bit more overtake or maybe Rich. And Leg thinks about it, but thinks otherwise.
Leg now stuck in the middle of two Lupo industry cars.
The Lupo sandwich.
Quite liking the new
Oh,
livery.
Liam Hannon! Liam Hannon's managed to get past Arca Dark as well, so Arca Dark is dropping back a hell of a lot. Missing the front end plate there too by the looks of it. Meaningbo puts the fastest lap in. It's in a P15 though, I'm not sure what happens there. Alfie Fletcher's looking up the inside of Rebel. Can't quite make it work.
I think it'd be better just trying to keep that small distance to the next car and use it on the straight. Use the DRS on the straight to overtake. Oh!
That was Rebel, who has actually clipped the barrier there and has got past Alpha Fletcher. Alpha Fletcher actually picks up a penalty whilst overtaking Rebel. And now Rebel, I think Rebel's lost some front wings. They look like they're trying to really struggle. Yeah, they've lost a lot of wings. So they're on at least orange or red wing right now. As Rebel picks up a 3-second penalty there, just going straight on. That is really not ideal. Jerry still leads. He's setting the pace really nice so far this race. No one has been able to put a threat onto Jerry. He's sitting really comfortably out there in first, and Equinox Spike at F1 car. SDC sets in second, followed by their teammate in third place. These guys will be very sensible out on track though. I don't think they'll be trying any silly lunges on each other. A shitty picture.
It's a leg and Shizu still battling. Sorry, Tez, sorry.
That's alright, sorry, no. Let's follow leg. See how leg is getting on with Shizu just ahead.
Just can't seem to get. Just keeping that pressure on him, hoping that he makes a slight mistake, and then he'll make the most of that.
Oh, my stream is really bugging out right now, guys. I do apologise. I've got a potato for a bloody Wi-Fi router, I do. Legs all over the back of Chizu. Chizu makes a bit of a mistake there. Through into sector 2. Oh, bit of a nudge almost. And Chizu's in the pits. That allows a leg up into P10. Sector 3, yellow flag. What's happened? Nothing by the looks of it. It's all good to me. Jerry keeps extending that gap. Next closest battle on track looks like either Alfie and Leg or GT92 and Cat. So both GT40 drivers amongst both battles currently.
Oh, small one's just clips the wall there. Pretty sure he would have picked up some damage off that.
As we're on board with GB292 as they are following. It's the Cat down the tunnel now. Approaching the swimming pool section. That real tight chicane. Seen a few drivers clip that barrier. Really tough corner that is. They're doing well though, only 2 DNS so far. I thought we may see maybe 1 or 2 more than that up to this point. But lap 18, doing pretty well guys. So very nice. Get my pipe! Is that Liam in the pits?
Steele's come in the pits, sir.
Ah, okay, that's what happened, that's what happened. Still,
see the gap starting to form now.
Yeah, she's still just filter out behind his teammate. So Steele shouldn't have to pit again. He's on the hards now. So if he just sees he's out, that should be okay for him. GB292 all over the back of Cat now though. Will we see the Pacifico Porsche make a move past the Duotone GT40 driver? Yellow flag in sector 3 again. That's one of the that's got to be small hands that maybe spun on the penultimate corner there. Let's see the tyre info. Yeah, sure thing. We'll have a look at the tyre info. So I think we could maybe see the top 3 and maybe Arcadark pit again. It depends how brave they're feeling, to be honest. Zach Fletcher's in the pits. Oh, Cap hits the wing there. Did you see that there, Peg?
I did. I was just on board with that one then.
So Cat's going to be super slow now, and GB292 is itching to get past now. He sees that front wing flying above his head.
Still just creeping on the back of him as well. Looking to get a little move in there on his teammate.
Alfie's come out on a set of softs. That's a bit of an interesting. Oh, more wing! It's the Cat's lost more wing. That's how GB292 up the inside into the pool section. Very nice. And that allows his teammate past too. And that is the two Porsches and the two Duotone GT40 drivers together now in a set of 4. Now we have Steel in the other Porsche. Oh, it's GB292's in. So that allows Steel past GB292. And that is M Steel up into P6. So M Steel is actually on for a really good result here. If he can keep it together and don't hit the wall or anything from now, I think we could see M Steel up there, possibly in the top 3, top 4. As we have a safety car. The GB292's planned that safety car very well. So who have we lost?
Alfie Fletcher,
what a shame.
by the looks of it.
So where have we lost Alfie? Let's have a look.
Just on board with Smallhands, see if we can see where he is.
Yeah, I'm following too.
Yeah, he was in the section ahead, but he's actually disappeared off the track now.
Oh, is he? That's a shame. Big shame to lose Alfie. Hasn't got much luck so far at TTM Motorsport, as they had the connection problems out last time, and now a DNF on lap 20 here at Monaco. And that's these Smallhands coming into the pits as well, taking full advantage of that. So, do we see maybe the... Oh, so we do see Jerry's gone into the pits. SDC's done the same. Shifty's done the same. Getting My Pipe's also done the same. Liam stayed out. I think they'll be able to stay out on these hards till the end. That allows him to jump Pipe. Steel has obviously already done his pit stop. So that's really unfortunate for Steel. That safety car has not really worked in his favour. If he lasted a couple more laps, he could have took full benefit of that safety car, but unfortunately he didn't. But nevertheless, Steel's up into P6. It's a very nicely done there by Steel. So yeah, we'll see how this progresses. Smallhands has done 5 stops, so is a lucky A. Meaningful come out on them softs too. Very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see them lasting until the end, to be honest.
No, I can't.
Sure, they'll push them as long as they can.
I think current set of mediums, I think like Jerry, SDC and Shifty have done, is probably the best option at this point in the race.
Yeah, still get that grip on the corners. And of course, it lasts a bit longer. Get to the end of the race on it.
I'm grabbing a beer. I'll be back 2 secs.
No worries. Just waiting for this safety car to disappear again. Get the racing underway. Just have a quick flick through the cars, just have a look at the designs. Still. All these drivers made the designs themselves.
Have I missed anything?
No, still on a safety car.
Cool.
You probably got time to get another beer, Taz, if I'm being honest.
I see how quick I can net this one off, and I might go grab another.
Yeah. Yeah, I must admit, I'm really liking that new design of the Intertech Lupo Industries car.
Yeah, beautiful looking car. be better if we could see their sponsors.
Something a bit different.
If the Codemasters
Yeah,
sorted
really
their
would.
game out. There's, we've got all these sponsor names for their cars and whatnot, but it doesn't really make any sense because you can't see any of them. They're all just pretty blank cars at the moment, but hopefully sometime this season we could see the actual look of these proper liveries, because right now they look good, don't get me wrong, but they could be a lot better with the sponsors. Hopefully Codemasters sort the game out rather than sorting all little things that we don't really care about. Who do you reckon will win this race then?
I think it's looking like Jerry's. It is looking like Jerry's.
It is Jerry's to lose at the moment. He's got track position. He's not showing much threat from anyone at all today. Oh, Chizu gets a severe collision there with Meanenball. So I think Meanenball may have just rear-ended the Intertech Lupo car there, and Chizu's actually got the 5-second penalty from it. So that could go through the stewards at a later date, and that could be reversed. But we'll see how Chizu's feeling, how nice he's feeling after this race. Got to give plenty of space under the safety cars. We know we get these penalties. We'll be super careful. Has anyone got any different top 3 predictions in the chat? There's 13 of you watching at the moment. Has anyone got any guesses? As the safety car's coming in now, as we have Jerry setting the pace, super slow. Going to try and catch SDC off guard. And doesn't seem to do so this time. It doesn't get as good of a start as he has done on his other restarts. But nevertheless, he's still got a good restart. SDC responded well. Shifty hasn't responded as well. And Meanenball's in the pits. Oh, so clipped a little bit of wall there, one of the drivers. Oh, what is going on? All sorts. Already big gaps in the top 6. On board with GB292. Got a bit of pressure from Chizu from the back, but he's also putting pressure on the Duotone GT40 car just ahead. Samuelson thinks Jerry SDC Pipe will get top 3. Interesting prediction that. Oh, do you see who's that battling behind?
Oh!
What's happened?
Just spun out.
Oh,
that was.
What a shame.
It's the leg, I think. Yeah, it's the leg. See if we can catch that on an instant replay. Yeah, he just clips the wall. Luckily ghosted, so nobody else crashed into him.
Oh, I don't
must admit this instant replay really paying off though.
I have a replay just in case if anyone saw anything there, but I don't think there will be anything. Now we have Pipe all over the back of Hannon. These points are really vital. Oh, it's Gator Pipe hits the back of Liam Hannon. Lucky there's no damage, and they both keep their positions, but Gator Pipe just getting a little bit excited there. As Liam Hannon is on them 70 lap old hards and Gator Pipe's on 4 lap old mediums, so Gator Pipe is in the better seats at the moment. So he's got to keep it cool, wait for his time, and we can see Gator Pipe putting pressure maybe onto the top 3, but it depends how quickly maybe you get past Liam Hannon, but you never know. It's really hard to pass on this track. When you got track position, it doesn't matter how old your tyres are. If you're good at defending, it'll be really, really hard to get past you. So that could be Liam Hannon's strategy right now. But we see Gator Pipe, who's making serious time. Oh, he hits him again! So Gator Pipe's really, really going for it right now, and he's lucky that there's been no serious damage yet from either cars. But he's got to keep his head cool, and we could see something there.
Yeah, I think Pipe just needs to hold on, wait for that pit straight, and then use that DRS to go around him. Be the more sensible option.
He's got full overtake as well, so he's got everything to give at the moment. Plus the fresher mediums. I mean, it's definitely doable. Definitely doable, but it depends how hard Liam Hannon defends. As we're talking about Liam Hannon, we've got his teammate who's just put in the fastest lap on a set of softs. Meaning bowl. This is a section, Get a Pipe really catches up to Liam. It's all over the bumper again of all of the back wing of Liam Hannon. This time doesn't hit him going into the penultimate bend. He times it a bit better this time. But now, oh, see, Liam Hannon gets a much better exit there, even on them really old hards. Get a Pipe couldn't get the better exit. But look how he's getting him towards the end of the straight, but the straight is so small, it's just not enough.
No, you can tell Liam Hannon really doesn't want to give that position up there. Giving it his everything.
No, he shouldn't.
Not to let Pipe past.
Sitting 5th in the championship at the moment, Liam Hannon. These points will be vital for him to try and keep the championship leader behind. But that will really do Jerry a favour right now if Liam can hold up, Get him a Pipe anymore. As that will, that should allow Jerry to possibly take the win. Sorry, not the win, the championship after this round. Oh, his Get a Pipe makes a move up the inside. And he does it very nicely as well.
That's worth an instant replay.
Brilliant work, that Pipe. Brilliant work. The Tamison's prediction could be nearly accurate here as Shifty 50's Get a Pipe's next target.
Jerry not quite managing to pull away as well as he was at the beginning of the race. SDC only a second behind him.
Yeah, that's a good spot, that. There, Peg. We have a big battle here for P7. The GBT92 leads this train. Yellow flag in sector 2. That is one of the unlucky 8. That's unlucky A. That would be around the swimming pool section, I believe.
Not sure if I seen a bit of M Steele's end plate coming off there as well. Yes, I think he's lost it on the left hand side.
Meaning bowl over the back of Arkadark and they make the move. Oh, but it's side by side. Cut around the hairpin. Meaning bowl's all over the back of that Zanzeo Honda car right now. See what Meaning Bowl can do though. He's dropped back a little bit, but I'm sure he'll catch up pretty rapidly as on them soft tyres. Oh, Arkadark hits a wall, loses the front end plate, and that's really going to allow Meaning Bowl. Oh my gosh, and he goes through him. That was so lucky there was no incident there. So lucky. But that is Meaning Bowl up to P12. He's coming in anyway. That was so risky if you're going to come into the pits anyway. Wow. But he pulls it off. GBT92 all over the back of him still. They're both been a party right now. So I'm not sure there's going to be some sort of team orders here. We have GBT92 on the fresher, on the better set of tyres, on the mediums. M Steele's on the harder compound, but they're a little bit older anyway. So could we see GBT92 maybe get past them still here, and maybe if it doesn't work out and he can't put pressure onto Liam Hannon, maybe swap the positions at the end. You never know. Now we have Cat all over the back of this train too. Virtual safety car, what's happened?
Oh, meaning ball's out.
No way, what's happened to Meaningbull? Meaningbull's out of this Grand Prix. Let's see where he is. Where is he on the map? Can you see?
No idea. No.
Maybe it's despawned already. Maybe he's pulled into the pitch, you know. Or just retired. I don't know.
Or is it on that corner there? There is a...
Oh, look, I see it. Yeah. It's where the end still
see
is.
where he is.
Oh, he's going straight on, look.
Ah. Oh, that's a shame for him.
The drivers are going to want to time their virtual safety car launch well here, but they're not going to want to try and get it too well, as we know how easy it is to pick up penalties. Let's see if anyone picks up a penalty from speeding under VSC. I don't think so. I think they get away with it this time. But we're going to continue following this battle with Cat. Chizu hits the wall there. So Chizu's going to be like an injured Bambi right now. And we're going to have Cat coming up behind him as that line trying to sink his teeth into the back of that Innertech Lupo car. And Chizu doesn't choose to pit, and he hits the wall again. He's all over the place. It's like banger racing. He's hitting the wall left, right, centre. And that allows Cat to have a great exit. And he's down the straight now. Oh, they're getting so close, too close to comfort. And Chizu hits the wall again. And Cat is literally pushing Chizu right now. Oh my gosh.
Saying, come on, get out of the way. If you're not going to get out of the way, I'm going to push you around as fast as I'm going.
Oh, up the inside.
Oh, he's got him.
Oh, and Chizu hits the wall again. And that is Cat up into P8. Incredible scenes, Jeff.
Nice little replay going on there. Really loving the replay feature.
The replay feature is epic. But that's the other. It's the other one. It's the other UTEP Brawn driver. He's literally just sat in the middle there of the swimming pool. Hopefully Liam Hannon can bring this home and get some decent points for the team. As obviously his teammate bend it. But Liam's going to be trying everything right now to do it for the team. SDC's in DRS range of Jerry. Really close to the end of this Grand Prix now. So SDC's looking in a really good position now to try and poach Jerry. So this is going to be really interesting. I didn't realise how close this battle actually was.
What I'm going to do is just have a look how the tyres are faring up, which they're both on 11 lap old mediums, so they're both equal on the tyre front there.
GB292's past them still, and that is the Pacifico Porsches swapping 4 positions. I think them still knew that GB292 was faster, and that has allowed them to get past their teammates. Into P6 now. Liam Hannon is next for the Pacifico Porsche driver, and SDC's half a second behind Jerry. Super close now, in that DRS range. Oh, this is going to be a close finish. Jerry has done everything though. He's led the whole race. He'll be trying everything right now to make that final product stick. SDC's looking really confident around these corners though. It doesn't seem to be too shaky. Is the pressure getting to Jerry right now? I don't think he was expecting SDC to be a threat, to be honest. I think he was maybe thinking it could have been his teammate. His teammate's sitting maybe 4.5 seconds behind SDC. But, yeah, I think no one really expected it. I think SDC to come out of nowhere. There's been a lot of talk about time trial times and a lot of practice in that in the Discord, but SDC's kept quiet, so they really are the dark horse in this situation. But they are doing their work right now, putting pressure onto the race leader. Waiting for maybe a mistake from Jerry. Don't see it often, mistakes from Jerry, but you never know at the streets of Monaco. Anything could happen, especially when you've got pressure on you when you're leading a race.
Yeah, he really is sticking with Jerry here.
Into DRS. Jerry had a bit of a better exit there of the final turn, which allowed him to comfortably make it into turn 1 on his own. this is going to be a really interesting finish here. I wonder what sort of penalties these guys have got as well. I don't think, off the top of my head, I can see. I remember either of them getting penalties, to be honest. But
I don't think there's been many in total, to be honest, Tez.
I don't think there has. Not compared to Tier 3, there's quite a few, to be honest. I think Jerry seems to be a bit quicker around sector 2. Or either that or SDC's just made a bit of a problem. Oh! Jerry's hit the wall! Jerry's hit the wall! Oh my gosh! No, he hasn't. Oh, he was a driver ahead, I think. I'll take that back. I just saw some front wing getting thrown up in the air when I was on board with SDC, but it must have been the back marker.
Yeah, I think that was Chizu.
Of course it was Chizu. That was Chizu.
It's going to be anybody. It's going to be him.
She's got to get out of the way though, because that dirty air is still there, even though he is ghosted. The dirty air is still there, so that's going to slow SDC down a little bit. So hopefully if Chiz just gets out of the way for SDC as he does so now in the tunnel.
It's the Cats closing in on Steel by the looks of things here.
Oh, getting really close there.
Oh, who's that?
Safety car.
Unlucky A's out.
Oh, what a
Unlucky
shame.
A's out.
So close to the end of this race. Now, what are we going to see from these top runners? Are we seeing them? I think it'd be a bit bold move to make a pit now. They're so close to the end. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a pit now. If any of the top runners make a pit now, I think that's a bit crazy, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, what we're looking at here, one lap of racing left after the safety car, perhaps.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Peg.
Although it does give a chance for the lapped cars to unlap themselves, get back round and
yeah, it sure does.
And fight again.
Let's both achieve Audi racing drivers out of this race. Super unfortunate. So close to the end there. Unlucky, eh? That is unlucky, buddy. Oh, TTM GB292 gets a drive-through penalty there for speeding under a safety car. He'll be gutted with that. He's in a really good position at the moment. Up in 6th. Wait, we have Shifty 50's pitted for softs. He's gambled it fully. That is such
Who's
a
going to push this?
gamble. Wow, okay. Well,
he's still going to get out ahead of Liam, so...
Yeah, but he's lost the position to pipe.
He's going to push this.
So that's interesting, that. That is a really interesting tactic. Shizu gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag. He must be sending it right now. That is such an interesting tactic by Shifty.
Oh, Chizu's disqualified.
No way.
I'm wondering if he's tried to unlap himself and it's disqualified him there, Tez.
Really?
Yeah, it could have done, perhaps.
Oh dear. That is not ideal. Oh dear. I hope that's not the case. Let's see if we can get actually, I'll wait till the end. Wait till we're not running at the end now anyway. I mean, I've been disqualified for overtaking safety car. That's a load of BS. That's rule don't work. Yeah, you're right there, Peg.
Yeah, that's such a shame that.
Bloody heck. So why does it work for some tracks?
Oh, they're racing again.
Oh, hang on, what? That's caught me off guard.
2 laps to go. Shifting now right on the back of Get Me My Pipe.
I have Arkadark just ahead. Oh my gosh, and they nearly make serious contact there. Arkadark needs to get out of the way, let these past, because it's allowing SDC and Jerry to make a huge gap on these guys. Let's stick with Shifty for now. Is this a
Then we'll see Shifty push for the fastest lap, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we can definitely see that. See if he can maybe get back onto that podium.
Yeah, I think if he's going to do it, Tez, it's going to have to be now or never.
And SDC's all over the back of Jerry. I'm looking at my data. I might have to flick over there in a second. I'm following Shifty at the moment. I don't know where to look.
Oh, it's 2 close battles.
It's a shame we had Arkadark separate these guys, because I think that's really allowed a big gap between them. Saying that, it's not that big. You can. Is that a duotone driver ahead, or is that SDC of Getting My Pipe? I'm not sure. That can't be SDC. It might be actually.
Yeah, that's
SDC. Yeah. Okay, so not too bad actually. As the top 3 drivers are all in the same lap old mediums, it's only Shifty that is on the better tyre at the moment. Last lap now though. Will Jerry be able to fend off SDC, Getting My Pipe and Shifty? What's happened to Shifty? Shifty going really slow now. Did he run out of fuel? But here we have it. That is Jerry who takes the win. Providing there's no more penalties added, Jerry Race takes the win here in Monaco for round 7 of the Tier 2 Championship. What a win that is, and that will mean a lot to him. He'll be absolutely over the moon with that right now. Incredible drive there by the Equinox Spiker F1 driver. SDC takes second, followed by Getting My Pipe. Liam Hannon jumped Shifty at the end there. That must be because of penalties. Shifty takes P5. Let's see what It's a Cat comes around now. The final bend. It's a Cat takes P6. M Steel. See if you hold on to your position. It's a leg comes around now. No, he drops to leg as duotone drivers get a 6-7 back to back. I think we have both of the Pacifico Porsche drivers back to back as well, and we have GB292 taking his drive through on the final lap. I think that's the only time he could have taken it actually because of the safety car.
Yeah. I mean, fair play. It looks like he's not lost a position there.
No, I think he's done alright there. I think that's worked out well for him. 20-second time penalty, unserved drive-through. Yeah, that would be taken away. That would definitely be taken away. He just took his drive-through then. No chance. Well, incredible race today, guys. Let's see if we can get anyone into our party. I'm still take driver of the day there by F1. Who is your driver of the day today, Peg?
I'd have to give it to Jerry. I'd have to give that to Jerry, who is just so consistent in that race. Obviously, if it weren't for the safety cars, I think he would have pulled a bit further ahead. So, yeah, great drive from Jerry there. What about you, Tez?
Here he is, the man who has won the race here at Monaco, takes the win. Look at that smile, he'd be super happy with that one. My driver of the day, it's a hard one, you know. I think Jerry took the win. I don't know, you know. I think that's really tough. I think there's a lot of drivers that could take it today. I mean, even at the fact that M Steel was, he had a really good strategy. I think if it wasn't for that wing damage, he could have done a little bit better. But I mean, I really don't know, you know. That is a really tough question. I mean, there's so many good drives from these drivers.
I think as a whole they've done quite well though as the tier.
I mean,
Not a bad race to watch that.
Cat's done well there, made up, started 10th. I mean, I don't know, that's a really, really tough question. I'm not sure. Do you want to see if we get some people in the party? I'll have a, you have to do it on yours, as I can't do it from my PC.
So let's see if we can get Jerry in, the race winner.
Oh, there's so many people that you could give driver a day to. I'm gonna really have to give that one some thought and thoughts tonight, and then vote maybe tomorrow. As there was some really good drives from these guys. Oh. Let me know if anyone pops in because I won't be able to see it on my screen.
Oh yeah, so Jerry's in.
Jerry's in.
Let's see who else we can get.
Jerry, incredible win there, buddy. You led the whole race. Incredible driver. Thought maybe SDC was going to put a bit of pressure on you at the end there, as they was trying to do, but you fended him off very well. You didn't let the pressure break you at the end, and you took a very comfortable win here at Monaco. How are you feeling?
Fucking intense shit this man. That is so fucking awesome to drive on the limit constantly and having pressure from behind. Oh, that was an intense race, man. Holy shit.
Mate, that was a really impressive drive you done there. You didn't seem to let anyone sit pressure on you. You just you kept your cool head and led from start to finish. So yeah, incredible drive there, Jerry. Very well done.
Yeah, thanks.
Is anyone else in the party there, Peg?
So I've just got SDC in, he's just joined.
SDC, and hopefully they've got their new mic now. And I know they was getting a new mic. Hopefully it's working for them. SDC, if you could
hello.
Enable your audio for us in the party chat, please.
Yep, it's done.
You sorted, yeah?
Yep.
Very good drive there, SDC. Putting the pressure there on Jerry at the very end. I thought maybe we could see an overtake, but you didn't try any lunges, which was good to see. I think it was just more hoping maybe for Jerry to make a mistake, but I think Jerry didn't make any mistakes, and I mean, you put on a hell of a drive, but it wasn't quite enough. But to take P2 here in Monaco, I would be super buzzing if I was you. How are you feeling, mate?
Yeah, I'm really happy with that race there. Probably one of my best ever races in TT Motorsport, and I was honestly surprised I could keep up with Jerry, because I hadn't had a lot of practice. I had one practice race throughout the week, and I felt I was quick enough, but yeah, Jerry's he's on another level really, an alien with Indian pickles, I suppose.
Oh, it's decent. That was a really incredible drive there, man. It was really entertaining to watch from our perspective. I still don't know who to give driver a day to, because there's so many people that put a really, really good shift in today. So I'm going to give it some thought myself, decide who gets driver of the day. I know Peg is giving it to Jerry, but I'm not sure, man. It was a really, really good race. It was great to see the battles, and no one was really trying any lunges either. So now, but for your race, SDC, you've done extremely well there, making up a few positions as well from where you started. So even better. We noticed actually you managed to get past your teammate in the pits. Obviously, the teammate situation in the game is non-existent. Obviously, we've made you guys teammates, but obviously when it comes to pits and that, everyone's randomised. So somehow you managed to get past Shifty because of that, and maybe Shifty got double stacked with another driver. But that has really that was a big part of your race as well, to be able to get past your teammate, because I don't think it would have been as easy getting past your teammate as it would for someone else, obviously, because there's a lot more respect between you two. But
yeah, definitely.
But no,
I think he had wing damage or something, so that was the reason I could get past.
I see. Well, SDC, I'd be super happy with that race, and that was really impressive, man. So incredibly well done there.
Thanks.
On to back.
Yeah, well done, SDC.